The Rangers take on the Hurricanes, 5 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Carolina. The Hurricanes are the $2.15 favorites in this matchup here. Totals 6 goals. But despite being the heavy favorites in this matchup here, the Hurricanes have really struggled to get on the board in their couple of games thus far in the year. Just 2 goals of scoring per game on average for Carolina. The Hurricanes are also just 2-4 straight up in their last 6 games, dating back to last season, and just 2-6 ATS covering the puck line in their last 8 games at home. Now, the Hurricanes have been victorious in just 4 out of their last 13 straight up on their home ice, and they've also won just 1 out of their last 7 matchups outright, taking on the Rangers. Carolina's 3-7 in their last 10 matchups with New York. They're scoring just 2.2 goals per game on average in those 10 meetings. They're going up against a Ranger team who, although they haven't been real stellar so far on this season, they've really played them tough in the past couple of years. Once again, the Rangers are 7-3 straight up in their last 10 meetings with Carolina. They're averaging about 4 goals per game and scoring 35% of the time on power play. And a puck line play is going to cost you about $1.65 in this spot here. But the Rangers have gone 9-4 ATS in their last 13 away from home ice. New York, once again, is 5-1 ATS in their last 6 taking on Carolina, and 6-1 straight up in their last 7 with the Hurricanes. And historically, the Rangers have taken 11 out of 15 straight up when playing on the road against Carolina. Now, total-wise, I'm not expecting a whole lot of scoring in this matchup here. The Rangers are averaging just 1.5 goals per game on average thus far for the year. 2-0 to the under thus far on this season as well. The total's also gone under in 5 out of the Rangers' last 6, dating back to last season, as well as going 5-1 to the under in their last 6 on the road as well. Meanwhile, on the Carolina side of things, they're 2-0 to the under for this season as well. Total stayed under in 6 out of their last 7 games, dating back to last season themselves. They also went 4-1 to the under in their last 5 on their home ice as well. Carolina's averaging just 2 goals a game on offense, while also allowing just 1.5 goals per game on the defensive side of things as well. So with all that said and done, I can't imagine we'll see a whole lot of scoring in this matchup here. I'd really like to see the Rangers cash in this spot here. We'll make a little play on this one. Give me the New York Rangers plus 1.5 for some pricey puck line cash, as well as the under 6 goals in this one. And with that said, welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's NHL action. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017. You're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and just open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. The link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you are watching me right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. With all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right back into some more lines and personal leans for Sunday's NHL action. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Maple Leafs at the Blackhawks. 7 o'clock puck drop in Chicago. The Leafs are 1-1 on the season. Chicago's 2-0 themselves. Now, currently, this game is off the board right now. No lines posted for this contest as of yet. But if you like offense, you'll probably get some in this matchup here. Chicago scoring 4.5 goals per game on average. Toronto at 3 goals a game. And despite being 2-0 thus far, the Chicago goaltending's been a tad suspect. They're giving up 3.5 goals per game on average on just 27 shots. Meanwhile, Toronto finds themselves giving up 3.5 goals per game on average as well. Now, I'd have to imagine the Leafs will open up as the dog in this one. So if you think you'll be able to sneak a puck line play in at a pretty good price, just keep in mind that Toronto has failed to cover the puck line in 4 out of their last 6 dating back to last season. They're also just 2-4 ATS in their last 6 on the road, and just 1-4 straight up in their last 5 away from home as well. Toronto's also struggled against Chicago in recent years, winning just 4 of their last 17 outright, taking on the Blackhawks. They've also won just 1 out of their last 8 on the road in Chicago. The Blackhawks, on the other side, they're 6-2-2 in their last 10 meetings with Toronto, 4-2 ATS in their last 6 meetings, winners in 13 of their last 17 contests. The Blackhawks have also amassed nearly 4 goals a game on average in their last 10 meetings with Toronto, while also racking up 14 power play goals in those contests as well. Now, total-wise, once again, I think this has all the makings of a really nice overplay. Chicago's 4-2 to the over in their last 6 at home, dating back to last season. And once again, Chicago's 2-0 to the over thus far on the season. Meanwhile, on the Toronto side, very similar story, as they've gone 9-2 to the over in their last 11 games on the road, dating back to last year. So with all that said and done, barring any unforeseen anomalies, I think Chicago is a very sensible play in this spot here, pending a fair money line price. I tend to lean Chicago and the over if we see some reasonable numbers when they open up. All right, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Red Wings, LA Kings, 10:30 puck drop in Los Angeles. The Kings are the $1.95 favorites. Totals 5.5. Both teams are 0-1 on the season. LA's losers in 5 of the last 5 dating back to last season. Just 1-4 on the puck line in their last 5 at home. And historically, LA's won just 8 of their last 23 meetings playing at home against Detroit. Now, more recently, we really haven't seen an offensive onslaught out of either one of these teams. LA's averaging just 2.4 goals a game in their last 10 meetings with Detroit. Meanwhile, Detroit's averaging just 2.3 goals per game on average off of just 25 shots per game themselves. The Red Wings have also struggled on the power play, taking on Los Angeles, just 5 power play goals in their last 10 meetings with the Kings. That said, though, the Wings have been able to cash for their backers in recent contests dating back to last season. 8-3 ATS in their last 11, 15-7 on the puck line in their last 22 away from home. Detroit, once again, has also won in 15 out of their last 23 on the road in Los Angeles. Now, total-wise, I'm not expecting a whole lot of it in this one, given those previous stats. The total's also gone under in 5 out of Detroit's last 6, playing on the road against LA. Meanwhile, the Kings are 4-1 to the under in their last 5, dating back to last year. And once again, they're 5-1 to the under in their last 6 at home, taking on the Red Wings. So with all that said and done, I think we will have ourselves maybe a good old-fashioned 2-1 or 3-2 game in this West Coast contest. Give me the Detroit Red Wings plus 1.5. We're some pricey puck line cash and the under 5.5 goals in this one. That is going to do it for me for this show. But before I get out of here, I just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, packages begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and just quickly open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you are watching me right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And most importantly, thank you for watching today's program. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And once again, please don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. There's a bunch of great stuff on that site. You're really doing yourself a disservice by not checking out my site on Patreon. There's a lot of great stuff on there. I'm currently 5-0 in my last 5 hockey plays. We're 8-2 in my last 10 picks for all sports. So it's been a very, very good run. All my patrons, everybody that's on that page, they've been very happy. Obviously, I've been happy, because I've been making some pretty good money this week. But overall, it's just a fun site to check out, regardless of how hot or cold we are. There's a lot of great info, and it's just fun. I have great patrons. Everybody there is very welcoming and friendly. So it's definitely worth just checking it out. It's worth a try. So once again, please don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.